Nutrition is one of the key components of our lifestyle, and nutrition is like a seed of an orange. You'll never count the number of oranges in a seed. My name is Nyanuba Kefa, a nutrition consultant. We're going to talk about the benefits of nutrition, and I know many people are asking themselves, what is nutrition? Nutrition is the study of the nutrients in the foods, how the body makes use of these nutrients, and the connection between our food intake, our healthy status, and disease. We interact with the food on a daily basis. And we all know that we take breakfast, we take lunch, we take dinner. I mean, food is our closest friend. And we need to make sure that our relationship with the food is a good relationship. Because 80% of the conditions, the lifestyle diseases we get nowadays is because of our poor food choices. And the power of choice is something that we all exercise. But it's also a very dangerous weapon because of the consequences. Many lifestyle diseases people are getting nowadays are conditions we can be able to prevent if at all we are keen in terms of what we are taking. And that is where today's topic is very, very interesting. Maybe the most important question we need to ask ourselves is, why do we take food? Many people take food because of two factors. Number one is taste. Number two is convenience. And talking about taste, what makes food to taste good is too much sugar, too much fat, and too much salt. And the more we take such foods, the closer we move to lifestyle diseases. And these are conditions that many people are actually getting. Convenience. Many people don't want to cook, especially on the weekends. People don't want to cook lunch. They don't want to cook dinner. And in the process, they end up getting some of these conditions. And that's why many people are usually sick on Mondays, because on the weekend, many people actually are spoiling themselves, as they say. And that is because of what they're actually taking. There are many functions of food in the body, and these are some of the functions that are supposed to guide us in the choice of our foods, not taste and convenience. Number one, food is supposed to assist us to get energy. The energy we get from our foods comes from the sun. It enters the plant through a process we call photosynthesis. Then we are able to get our energy. And the human body cannot function a single minute without the energy. So if you're outside there trying to cut down weight and you're trying to avoid the starches, that is not good for you because your body needs energy. Next is nutrients. The human body cannot function without nutrients because the body is like a bucket of water, and what it needs is energy and nutrients. The body needs different nutrients because nutrients work as a team. One of the most common deficiencies in the world nowadays is iron deficiency. And many people are getting this condition because of poor food choices. So we have other nutrients that the body needs like calcium and magnesium. We have nutrients like vitamin C, and we can get most of these nutrients from our foods. For instance, passion fruits are very good for vitamin C. They're actually classified under citrus fruits, and many people don't take citrus fruits because of conditions like heartburn. Heartburn is a very common condition. If you go to many communities, they have a local name for heartburn, meaning it's a very common condition, and that's actually making many people to get micronutrient deficiencies. We have fruits such as grapes. They're very good for potassium. Potassium works with sodium. It's actually one of the electrolytes. And we need to make sure that we interchange our foods to increase the chances of getting different nutrients. We also need to ensure that we also get proteins. Proteins are actually very, very good. For instance, as part of your snacks, you can make use of peanuts. Peanuts can actually be very good as our sources of snacks in addition to the fruits. So we need to make sure that we take all of these foods so that we can increase the chances of getting all the nutrients that the body needs for its normal functioning. Number three, food serves the purpose of boosting our immunity. And our immunity is like a defense force. It's like KDF. And there's certain foods that assist the body to boost the immunity. For instance, we have foods that are very good in terms of vitamin C, the citrus fruits. They assist the body to boost the immunity. We also have foods that are good in terms of vitamin A, especially the carrots. Vitamin A boosts our immunity, so we need to make sure that we include some of these nutrients so that we can be able to boost our immunity. Last, food is supposed to assist us in terms of growth and development. We have different classes of foods. We have what you call the vegetables, we have the proteins, we have the starches. Examples of starches include foods like potatoes. They're actually classified under starches. We have chapati. It's actually classified under starches. We have vegetables. Examples of vegetables include French beans. We have spinach, which is the other example of the vegetables. So all these vegetables are actually good for us. Then we also have what you call proteins. And proteins are supposed to assist us when it comes to bodybuilding. And we need some of these proteins. We have the peanuts. We have the different varieties of beans. They're very good as our sources of of proteins. And one of the roles of proteins is actually to assist us in terms of bodybuilding. But as adults, we need to make sure that we control our proteins, because children actually need more proteins than us, because you're already grown up. So those are some of the functions of food in the body that are supposed to guide us in the choice of our foods. And when our food choices are actually good, what we do is we support the normal functioning of the human cell. Because life starts from a simple unit we call the human cell, and depending on the types of foods we choose, we can either support the normal functioning of the human cell, or we can affect it. When we affect this, of course, we invite lifestyle diseases. As I said, nutrition is like a seed of an orange. You never count the number of oranges in a seed.